host for the My Words Matters podcast. Who am I gathered with today?
Jalal Dean.
What's up, Jalal? What's going on, man? What you been up to?
Nothing. Chilling, just, schoolwork and football.
There we go. Heard you guys got a dub this past weekend, so congrats.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
So how'd the game go overall?
It started out slow.
Okay.
A lot of 3 and outs here and there.
Okay.
Just trying to build momentum. But we started out fast, driving the ball downfield, and then penalties set us back. So we led into having a lot of points, but beginning from the second quarter, leading to on through the game is when we start to pick things up and start to get things going.
There you go. There you go. Love to hear it. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm from South Carolina, from Livingston, South Carolina.
Okay.
I grew up in a little small town. Not a lot of people. Probably a little less than Cookeville. I went to Palmetto High School. A graduation class of like 230 people in my class.
Okay.
Not a really big high school. Probably like 700 to 900 kids go there.
Okay.
So yeah. I play football here at Tennessee Tech.
I'm
majoring in communications with a minor in broadcasting. Journalism, which leads to broadcasting.
There you go. That's the end goal. We see the vision.
That's
we see the
goal.
vision.
But yeah, that's just a little about me. I grew up with a single mother. I have two brothers. I have a younger brother and an older brother, Stefan and Nehemiah. That's really it. That's a little bit about me.
There we go. So what, I guess, made you come to Tech? Like, was it like solely football? Was it both football and journalism? Like, what kind of guided you here? How come you didn't attend any other schools possibly?
Honestly, it was really because of football.
Okay.
During the time when it was COVID, I didn't have any offers coming out of high school or going into my senior year.
Okay.
So it's like Tech took a chance on me, and so I took a chance on them kind of because it was my only offer, and I feel like I just needed a chance and an opportunity, so I just took it.
Okay, There we go. You got to take what you're given at least and like work with it. So. Right. I support it. How was the transition from North Carolina?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. I always confuse the two. So how was that transition from South Carolina to here?
I would say the weather. It gets really, really cold here, and it really and it snows like literally snow on the ground. Like in South Carolina, you might get it might snow, but it just be rain and it just be cold. But the temperature here definitely drops way lower than it does in South Carolina. So
fair.
I say definitely the weather. From a cultural standpoint, not really a difference.
It's about the same?
Yeah, about the same. Yeah, that's just about it, yeah.
All right. That's fair. How was your, I guess, transition being a student athlete in college compared to high school? Definitely the difference between high school and college is pretty big. So
yeah. So I say the difference is I say like time management.
Okay.
Cause like in high school, like pretty much like everybody's got you on the time. Like you know what I'm saying. You're not really on your own, in a sense. You know what I'm saying. Like really like in high school, like I go to class, but I get out of school early and then have time to go home and chill, and then go to football practice and leave from there.
Okay.
But that would happen in the afternoon, but here it's real different. Like your classes might be at 8 in the morning, but you might have a live at 6 o'clock in the morning. Have to leave from there, shower there, then go to class. Then from class, you trying to figure out how you're going to eat, what you're going to eat during the day before you go to practice or whatever in the afternoon. So it's a lot different. Definitely in high school, like you got a set class. As we do here, but you also got to set like lunchtime. So like when everybody go to lunch,
that's when you're at lunch. Yeah, there we go.
Here is like you don't have a set time when you go to lunch or whatever. You have to choose when you can eat and when you can satisfy yourself and just calm your nerves or whatever, so you get prepared for what you have to do after school.
Okay, so going along those lines, walk me through, I guess, I know you've seen those trends, like a day in the life of a student athlete, so how does that look for you?
Here at school and college?
There we go.
I give you a game day type.
Okay, there we go.
Like say we finna leave and go on the road to another school.
Okay.
So It most likely happen on Friday. So Fridays I have 3 classes. One is like kind of guaranteed that you don't have to go. It depends what she says, and that's the 11 o'clock class. So my 11 o'clock class, I have that, and then I have the 12 o'clock class,
Okay.
and then I have a 1 o'clock class after that.
So they're all back to back.
They're all back to back. But on game days, if we leave, we'll leave usually, depending how far it is. Say if we have to go somewhere to like Missouri to play Lindenwood or something, we'll probably leave around like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock or something like that. So I have to tell my professor like, hey, I'm finna leave. Like anything that I need to do or need to turn in, can you let me know, or email or whatever. So we'll probably leave at that time. But if I don't have a game, we have a home game, then I go to my 11 o'clock class, my 12 o'clock class, and my 1. I usually get up in the morning around 6 o'clock because we have that morning walkthrough before a game as usual. And that's like at 7. So I have to be there before 7, get ready and get dressed. That'll last for like around like 2 hours.
Okay.
So they'll probably go to like 9 o'clock. After that, I pretty much have some free time before that first class. So I usually go eat breakfast in the cab, or I make something at home. If I have time, I'll probably get like a 30-minute nap or something, get up, and then go to that class, then go to my next class, and my class after that. And then eventually either go downstairs, get Chick-fil-A, or go to the cab and get something to eat. And then whether if we have a home game, we'll usually have like a meeting or something, or position meeting just to go over film for that practice or so like that. But if we don't have to go film practice, I usually go home and chill, and we probably just get dressed and have a unit meeting and talk about our key things for the winning game and things like that, get ready. We probably leave the facility around 6 to go to hotels. On game days for home games, we stay in hotels also. So I feel
that's kind of nice.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of cool. Keep us locked in and isolated from everybody, just to just relax and think about the game.
Okay.
And then from there, we would probably have dinner. Then we either have a team meeting. Usually our team meeting come during that unit meeting, so we might not have a team meeting. Then we'll just it's up to us. We just go back to our room and chill until we go to sleep. Really. I usually have homework, so I'm usually stuck on doing homework on a Friday somewhere somehow. So it's like So that's basically in the day in the life on a game week or a day before a game.
Okay, I got you. That sounds pretty cool. It's definitely exciting getting to see all the different aspects you have in your day. You definitely have to get like locked in and prepared, but you also have to remember you're still a student.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you're locked in, focusing on your game, and then you also have like 3 assignments to do. So there's that. So that's fun. Yeah. I know you touched on it earlier, but do you feel like being a middle child at all has like affected like your upbringing and like your path in terms of getting to college and playing football?
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen it firsthand. Like, so being a middle child, it comes with, I kind of like it and I don't like it. I like.
Okay. What do you like about it?
I like because sometimes I get spoiled.
Okay.
So my mama spoiled me, like spoiled rotten, because I open up a little bit because my older brother, my little brother, they have dads, like they know their dad. I'm the only one that don't know my dad.
Okay.
So for her, she had to be my mom and dad. So for her to do that, she kind of like gave me a little more, allowed me to do a little bit more because they had their fathers in their life. So she was a lot hands-on with me, I guess you could say. But I didn't like it because, like, since my older brother, he's so much older. He's 11 years older than me. So it's like with him moving out the house, I'm like the man of the house, and I'm the older brother.
Now, right. Roles switched.
So during that, it's just like I'm seeing my little brother get everything he want and everything, and getting spoiled. Cause I used to be in his position, but now I'm the older brother and I have to show him stuff, take care of him, and this and third. So it was kind of difficult because it was just like, dang, like he need to grow up too. I had to grow up and learn alone. So why he?
You had to grow up a little faster just because your older brother was a little bit older, but it makes sense.
Yeah. So that's really the proportion of it.
Okay.
I take from it, yeah.
And how is like your relationship with your mom? It seems like it's very close and like well connected.
Yeah, it's tight. It's like it's so tight. It's like I talk to her I'm supposed to talk to her every day, but it's just like it's a genuine, not mother son. It's more of like a best friend type. Like she's my mother for sure. I respect her all the way through, but I could talk to her like my best friend. Like just lay it on her. Just anything I have to vent, anything that's on my mind, anything that's worrying me, like she's definitely my go-to. So I'm staying talking to her every day, all day, 24/7.
Okay.
So yeah.
There we go. I know you kind of touched on it earlier, but being an athlete, what is your relationship like with like your professors? How do you communicate with them to make sure you're keeping everything aligned in both like school and on the field?
With me it's amazing. Like me, I just basically I just want to get like a good understanding and good communication level. That way I communicate with them well, and they understand like how does like my schoolwork look, like what it look like with football coming to interference, like how if I might have to leave to go into a game.
Okay.
Just the communication level. I always want to establish a great communication level with my professors because you know they can help me all the way through or help me with anything that I got problems with and just help me stay on track and keep everything organized. Even though I have things going outside of school.
Okay.
So yeah.
There we go. And also, how has your community been? How have you been able to build that? I know you're not from, at least around here, from South Carolina.
Yeah.
So, but has it been football that's been like your main go-to, or have you been able to build friends outside? Do you rely on your mom mainly? How does that look?
It's a little bit of everything that you just said. So like I be locked in on football, and sometimes I don't socialize or talk to anybody.
Okay.
I just be chilling. It be days where I go hang out with friends that's outside of football. Like I was coming in, I was very big on like experiencing hanging around other people who are non-athletes.
Okay.
Not even like other people from other sports teams. It just be non-athletes. Because you know you never know. One day I might be talking to somebody who might be famous or in the industry I'm trying to get in who can help me.
Okay.
And just build a connection and building bridges type or networking. So you know, just
we understand.
networking. But yeah, that's mainly what I've been focusing on coming here. Just really just developing networking and things because you know football is not forever. But it's
That's
other
true.
things that I want to network in that I feel like I could be successful in other than football. So why not go around, ask people, and get on that type of level they're on or communicate with them, networking. Not necessarily that. I also want to become their friend generally because, I mean, I feel like I could be friends with anybody. So
there we go.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good attitude to have. You have a nice, bubbly personality, so very fun to talk to. So what is your backup plan then for football? It kind of seems like you're already planning. Let's say you don't make it to like the level that you want to get to. So you're in school right now for journalism. What are you trying to do with that?
I want to be a sports broadcaster, like things like First Take with Stephen A. Smith, or be on ESPN, or be on the sideline reporting from games or whatever. It don't matter really, or be on like College Game Day that comes on.
Yeah, I watch that sometimes.
Saturday. So anything like that, just being on TV and talking about sports is mainly what I really want to do, and really what my focus has become lately. So yeah.
Okay, there we go. So a little change of pace right now. So I guess, have there been any struggles that you've had to deal with, either being a student athlete or being in the like minority here at school? Has there been any like circumstances you've had to deal through or like work through, or has everything been like smooth for the most part?
I wouldn't say smooth, but I wouldn't necessarily like been through any struggles really.
Okay.
I say like, matter of fact, I say one struggle is probably being like coming from a school, like high school, like being the guy, and then like coming into college and seeing like everybody being the guy from their school, and you know just being different, and like some being better than you, was being faster than you, catching better than you. So, it's really been hard for me like to not self compare myself to other people to their level and just stick to what I know, work on my craft, and have belief in my skill set. And just coming into college and just working hard and just working to my goal.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Has there been anything that you kind of do to help with that or cope with that to just keep yourself with like a level-headed approach, I guess, instead of like having to compare yourself to others? Because it's, I guess, like very easy for us to like, once we start that comparison game, to just get down at the dumps, and it just keeps on building and building over and over again. So what do you do, I guess, to like stay out of that?
Really, you know, obviously I talked to my mom about it, but it's only so much my mom understand. So really, I really just pray, just read the Bible, just take my mind off stuff, just ask God for answers, ask Him for guidance, asking what things I can do to, to let me decompress and not focus on the negative and focus on the positive, what I do have going for myself, what I do good that others can't do, and what I can bring to my team and my teammates. So, yeah.
Nah, we love to hear it right there.
Yeah.
Which I think this is a good point to wrap up. So one last thing.
Okay.
I guess, what is advice that you have for somebody in your situation? I know there's a lot of people trying to either chase their dream, whether it's through sports or not through sports, but sports is giving them the opportunity to do that. So to like your fellow student athletes, what would you advise them to do when they get to college?
Keep God first, keep him the main thing, and everything will fall in place. It sounds so easy to say, but, Rome wasn't building today. It takes time to, work on your craft to work towards you want, because if it came in a day, everybody would be doing it. Not everybody's willing to work hard and put their dedication into what they really want, because sometimes you got to make a lot of sacrifices. So if you're willing to take risks and make a lot of sacrifices and work towards your goal and know what you're working towards to, and not listen to what anybody else's opinion has to say or anything to do with you, what you got going on, you just focus and keep the main thing, you'll be all right, for sure.
All right. Well, I think that's a great way to end it right there, folks. I appreciate you for coming on the podcast. This has been the My Words Matter podcast. I'm your host, Joshua Glatu, signing out. Have a good one.